not surprised that in 2025 there are white people saying colonization was a good thing. Listen, white supremacists lie like they breathe. They'll rather tell a lie than educate themselves with the truth, because the truth will destroy every illusion and delusion of superiority and lead to their mental breakdown. So when the unwashed, unmoisturized, and unseasoned have the caucacity to say to us that colonization was good, yeah, that is peak white ignorance.
We now have a generation that believes everything we did by colonizing. Yes, it is true. They think everything about colonization was wrong. It wasn't. There were some terrible things, and there were some good things to
Nothing
come out
good.
of it. And that is about properly acknowledging your past.
Education.
Yes, completely.
Sanitation.
Transport.
Transportation.
No.
There was so much that we brought to community.
Absolutely
not.
Those countries did not have money. They did not have the creativity. They did not have people in positions of power.
What utterly preposterous assertions to make. Every word said by Carol Malone and this lady in the clip are all lies, shamelessly obtuse and downright racist. Let's use African nations as an example. The view of African nations as backwards, not having written language or educational systems, being technologically unadvanced, or that they were not regulated by law and order, not having transportation, etc., etc., are all false, deliberately criminal, and rooted in white supremacy. Education, native writing systems to West, East, Southern, and North Africa existed on the African continent long before the white man ever stepped foot there. The Nsibidi alphabet native to South Nigeria, the Gaze alphabet native to the Horn of Africa, the Egyptian hieroglyphs, or the Meroitic alphabet native to the Kingdom of Kush, Sudan, for which there's evidence it is the source of the Phoenician alphabet, which forms the modern-day alphabet used by the West. Yeah, we gave you that. Transportation? Have you never heard of the trans-Saharan trade route, or all of the trade routes from one end of the African continent to the other, or the historical evidence that Africans sailed to North America, South America, Asia, the Middle East, Mediterranean, and Europe, establishing international trade routes long before the Europeans? How do you think we did that, huh? Swinging from tree to tree across oceans? Listen, a little bit of critical thinking can go a long way. Hell no, we are not taking points from a people that can't even be bothered to wash their own legs and who think that showering with a sponge is unhealthy. No creativity? The Nok people of Nigeria are credited with developing the Iron Age as far back as 6-7 BC. Yeah. And the Haya people in Tanzania are credited with developing steel as far back as 2,000 years ago. No money? Then why is the West built on the exploitation of the natural, mineral, and human resources of African nations?